Video from a new YouTube channel. Instead of ranting on to myself, I'm going to express myself from now on by doing it through a YouTube video. So welcome to my world. I was just venting about a lot of different shit that pisses me off, but look at my painting job. I just painted my counters. Got the walls over there too. I did this there. I got these here to do a bit. Anyway, shit pisses me off, man. I don't like being angry. And then I got people out there that thinks I like to be angry. Like my mom, for instance. But she don't realize she's the one making me fucking angry. Like she keeps on. Like every 5 minutes asks for a cigarette at times. That wouldn't piss you off. No, that wouldn't piss off nobody. Asking something over and over the same fucking question. No, that wouldn't do it. Not one bit. Not one bit. Then you got people that you'll meet, like, say your house ended up getting demolished, right? Or say if you were living on a hill and unfortunately that hill, there was a landslide and your house got totaled. Or maybe you had a fucking fire and it flat to the ground. Either way, now you're a panhandler. You're on the side of the road one day, asking people for change. You get this ignorant fucker come up. Get a job, you fucking bum. My taxes pays to keep your ass warm. What, your 50 fucking cents? Wow, 50 fucking cents. And that's what comes out of a person's paycheck for someone on AES. Because I know somebody that works at the bank, and I asked the person, 50 cents or less, he said. Yeah, I'm fucking real. Some of you people are so fucking ignorant. Like, I had an idiot say to me, oh, why don't you get up off your ass, you lazy fuck, and go get work. When I work day and fucking night for non-profit organizations like World Community Grid, that was created by IBM, which most everybody knows the company IBM. Well, guess what? I'm the captain of Team Newfoundland and Labrador too, and I've won Newfoundland 3 fucking victories, no thanks to any other Newfoundland, because none of them is on Team Newfoundland helping me. They're too selfish. Even though they can download the app off the Google Play or App Store by visiting www.worldcommunitygrid.org and reading out all works and all that, because they don't know that, but you can learn by reading, I'm sure. Right? And after reading what it's all about and how it works, downloading the app that was created by Berkeley University over in California, right? And then selecting different projects to work on. I got 26 scientific research projects complete, and I'm currently working on 5. My 2 main subjects are digitally mapping cancer markers and smashing childhood cancer. All my stats are on my Facebook page, my independent scientific research projects. Plus, I got a website, which is my Team Newfoundland and Labrador's website for World Community Grid, which shares a whole lot of information on there and tells you everything and how it works and everything, all that too. It's called myindependentresearchprojects.weebly.com, I'm pretty sure. That's what the domain is. But I'm the idiot. I'm the person that spent day and night up in his room educating myself on how to build professional websites, how to build an email list, a profitable one, How to obtain emails for free, which I can. I built an email list over 200 before. And every one of them wanted to make money. I learned professional advertising, like creating professional ads on social media platforms. How to add target, bring the right audience to the specific product. And in the meantime, the individual that said, get up off your lazy ass, you bum, or get up off your lazy ass, can't call me a bum because I have money. Like, I'm not a bum. Anyway, even though I've created a company website for somebody before, www.newfoundsealersltd.weebly.com, I'm the idiot. Now, folks, you can be physically lazy or you can be mentally lazy. And what this individual that criticized me is mentally lazy. He's a good physical worker, but so were all the slaves back in the day, right? And that's exactly what he is. You know, if he was smart and intelligent, he'd have his own fucking business. He wouldn't work for a boss. There's a reason why he's a follower that works for a boss. Because he's not boss material. He do not got what the equipment upstairs requires. But I'm the idiot that got the equipment upstairs, obviously. Get the sense out of that. Now, should I have to sit there and put up with this fucking moron? No! And you want to know something? When I told him the absolute truth and how I fucking thought, he never spoke back. Because he knows what I'm saying is true. But the two idiots I got, as a grandmother and a mom, thinks the fucking world of it. But my nan also thinks the world of a queer that comes up and does shit against her. But if he didn't come up, who would I have to clean the house? You're 74. Christine is 58 with a shattered ankle that can't do fucking much because she can't be up on her foot much. So how about saying you can't and don't got what it takes no more to do it on your own? See, there comes a fucking day when that happens. And you just gotta call quits. The sad thing is now you don't get shit for your fucking house. And when you did have the goddamn opportunity to sell it, you wouldn't accept the amount. And now you won't move. Nan won't. In her head, she's going to magically fucking sell every fucking item she got packed downstairs to the roof. Up in that fucking big shed, packed freight to the door, to the fucking roof and back. She's gonna sell that before she hits the ground. Yeah, sure you are. She used to call the cops on me for raising my voice. Absolutely raising my voice. And the times that I raised my voice, I was defending myself. Because there's shit being said to me or somebody was doing something. That obviously made me feel like shit and pissed me off. Because there was no need of it. That's what pissed me off. Because there was no need of it. And they made me feel like shit because it was family. Every fucking time she put me in danger. Because these bitches would show up, remove me. I'd resist arrest, see? I beat up about 5 cops in my town. The only one I didn't beat up was Constable Evans, but he never ever fucked with me because he was the shortest one at the bunch. Because the fucker couldn't get at me one day, he had the opportunity to get at my mom. Here was mom, shattered foot or ankle in 4 different spots, fractured. And He there, grabbing her out by the arm, pushing her down over Nan's steps. I created a petition on change.org. It was either that or kill him. And I don't give a fuck if I says it. I'm uploading this to YouTube too. I don't give a fuck. It was either that or kill him for what he did to my mom, which would have been fair. It's only fair. And but instead of doing that, because I'm better than that, I went and created a petition on change.org. You know, that petition got over close to 9,000 shares or 9,000 views. I'm not sure which was now, either one. And about 580 something signatures. I never expected it in a million years to do so well, and I was so honestly impressed and so impressed beyond belief in Newfoundlanders. But that only lasted a short time, because today that impression is no longer. I'm more disappointed in them now. Because of where I'm to and located, I can't sell my fully completed e-commerce business, which that's what drop shipping stores are. Shopify drop shipping stores. It's a type of e-commerce. It's like eBay, Amazon, that type of online business. I got every bit of work done on it. All they got to do is head the way he wants to receive their payments. I even got it set up that goddamn good. I got a supplier. I got an agreement with a supplier that takes care of all the shipping of the products. All they got to do is confirm it from their Shopify account every time a purchase is made on their store. And I got to lower it down and pretty much give it away. And I can't even do that because there's not a goddamn soul around here that's 20 years old that wants their own business. That's a female. Because the type of store, e-commerce store it is a female would be the appropriate one. It's a baby clothing and accessory store, and the reason why I ended up creating that one is because I intended to sell this store to get money to work on my second one, which is an electronic e-commerce drop shipping store, which I haven't started work on it yet because I haven't sold this one. See, I'm real. But if I was in the United States, boom, be sold just like that. Like up in the United States, man, you can go to Starbucks and buy fucking coffee with your Bitcoin. Down here, what's that? I bought $100 worth of Bitcoin when it was 9 cents a fucking coin. I was that excited, goes tell us, which was a stupid fucking mistake. Me nan and mom about it. Both yell, shut up, don't know nothing about it. I valued at the time every word that they said, so I was really upset and felt like shit. I goes and makes the stupid choice of going on an online casino. Unfortunately, they goddamn accepted Bitcoin. I wish the fuck they didn't. And I made them rich. I could be in my own house right now. But more than enough. And because the goddamn words, even if they had to choose and say, Jeremy, my love, I don't know much about it, but I hope it works out for you, I would have still never sold it. They made it, they fucked with my life and made my life worse, and they made it worse for themselves because now they're doing without it too, money too. Right? You know how goddamn much I worked and researched to end up investing in that opportunity back then? Like, I'm an active research. Every fucking time I'm on the internet, that's all I do is research. Except for the time I'm watching videos on Facebook. The rest of the time it's work, volunteer. I volunteer for IBM, World Community Grid. I volunteer for PETA. I volunteer for Care2, Change.org, you name it. And I can show you emails where they're congratulating me and thanking me for my contributions. I'm a volunteer for a Google. You know I'm a fucking Google map guide. I'm a Google map guy. You know the guy if you ever go on Google Maps and type in an area to go to in town here, 9 chances out of 10, I'm the one that mapped that area on Google Maps. I got a notification today. I posted on my Facebook a screenshot saying, "Congrats, and we appreciate your contributions that I'm doing and all that." See, there's something fucking wrong with this whole situation. For somebody to do as much and contribute as much as I do to society and to people, and I get the opposite reaction from a lot of folks. Not a lot, but certain types. Certain types. They can't stop creating conspiracy theories about me and spreading them. And then they tell us their idiot friends that believes it. And not a one of them ever got to know me. Not a one of them ever asked me about anything I just told you. They refuse to get to know me, and they rather talk shit about me. And then they go around thinking that they're fucking oh so fucking bright and intelligent. No, my fucking friend, you're not. Because intelligent people wouldn't waste their goddamn time on that nonsense. Even if a person never had a life, they wouldn't gossip about their next door neighbor if they were intelligent. Unless the person made it that obvious that you had no other choice but to criticize them. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes there's no escaping it. But I built a drop shipping store, like I just said, from the ground up. My first one. And that was after creating 6 affiliate websites, different affiliate marketing websites. And building that company website for Lyndon Mitchell. And you know that fucker even went around in, right? I'll tell you that story. Now this is goddamn fucking family for you. And I calls it bad blood because that's what they fucking are. There's a side of my family in the Mitchells that don't even socialize with this side because of this fuckery that I dealt with for years. Molly Mitchell don't talk to Hilda and that side of the family. None of them talk to them. No, William had nothing to do with it. They hardly didn't want nothing to do with me because I was Hilda Mitchell's grandson, even though we're family. Until I said, listen, I'm no part of their fucking family. Or their, and I told them I grew up in foster care. They didn't raise me, and I was like acting like I know them, but don't worry about it because I'm not one of them. Like, I thank God for foster care and all that abuse I went through, because if it wasn't for that, I would have had to grow it up in the goddamn fuckery around them idiots. And I think that's the only thing that sold me, really. I think I would have been fucked if I had to grow up in that house. I mean, I look at the rest of her children, and every fucking one of them, the majority got issues or some fucking problem. Like, the whole fucking can is fucked by. Now, the goddamn one of them knows how to put 2 and 2 together to make and design a website. Yet, I'm the only one in my family can do and achieve what I have achieved. Like building 6 affiliate websites and a drop shipping store. And finished all the work on it. But yet, I had to take criticism from these goddamn uneducated fucks. Right? Trying to make me feel like I was just as dumb as them. But I never did believe it. And I knew myself better. And I knew what I could capable of. Like, I got proof of all my work and everything I done. She never believed that I would ever make money online until I showed her my PayPal fucking account one time. She was that excited, and was. She had it on her Facebook wall. Before this though, she didn't believe me. He used to get upset and everything for fuck's sake. Like, I ended up paying $465 for driving school, right? This is the goddamn loving grandmother that I got. Paid $465 for driving school. Passed every fucking test at home. Everyone got over 80. Last half hour they had in Grand Falls here. Just because I didn't have $20 worth of gas to put in her van, which she had to do it if she had wanted to, right then in the bank. I lost out on $465, and I never did get my license, which I was getting because I wanted to do deliveries for some company, because I love driving. And I'm a wicked driver. Like, I would have never got pulled over for that rat Bobby Taylor narking on me. He texted Tiff, told his Tiff cousins, they slept together, and they had a girl that fucked up in the brain because they're cousins. But he ended up ratting me out. I was going out with Deb Bartlett at the time. 3 of us were on the way to Grand Falls. My mistake was having him in the back seat. Excuse me for a minute. So a lot of my trouble came around from hanging around with goddamn losers when I should have been hanging around with business, smart people, like business people. And I do that now. Like, I got associates, like that helps me, and I got mentors, business mentors too, and they help me a lot. And I talk to them on social media, but very hard around here to find somebody that's like that. Like, most of them's from other parts of the world. I don't know too many from Newfoundland. Like, fuck, man. I wish I lived in a place where people were not so physically energetic and more mentally hyper and energetic, because Newfoundlanders can cut a core of wood, but give them a fucking computer and they can't do shit. And they criticize somebody that can make a buck online because they're jealous. I built a company website at that time. I got a laptop, which was an Acer, and about $200 and 2 ounces of weed. Oh, yeah. Another thing. Merv was alive. This was Lyndon's brother. So anyway, I goes from moving at an aunt's house because it was hectic there with Mom, the problems she got and the chaos that was there all the time. Anyway, Lyndon convinced me to move down his mom, so I did. The only reason, which I knew this, like, I knew this before my mother suggested it to me, but I didn't care because it was still better than having to deal with the pigs if Nan or some stupid idiot decided to call them to harass me again for nothing. I'll tell you another story too after this. And Aunt Violet, while I was there, always asked me, Jeremy, can you go get me this downstairs? Can you go get me that? Sometimes I've had a hard trouble finding it. Then, even in front of my face, she done this. Then she would tell people, Jeremy knows where everything's to in my house. Right in front of my face. And she said it in a tone, like, made it seem like I was snooping around or something. Now, in the meantime, how can I not know where everything is to in your house when you're telling me to get this over here, you're telling me to get that for almost 2 months, 2 to 3 months, probably more? Well, how big do you fucking house do you think your house is? I think that's long enough. If you're asking somebody to get you this, get you that, for them to fucking know where shit are. right? Pretends to help me just to have something to talk about. That's how miserable these fucking bitches are. And what makes me sick, she's related. Now, what a goddamn thing for a relation to do. What a goddamn thing for that grandmother of mine to do. Like, I can't wrap my head, and it's hard for me to comprehend the fuckery that's been done to me for no goddamn reason, man. Like, I had my whole life set, and because I was in the wrong goddamn place at the wrong time, and where I ended up going all them years without Nan and Mom, when I first moved back, every word I valued, if they said one thing bad, it would make me feel like shit for days. And when they told me to shut up after making that wise investment choice, which I would have had close to $2 million. I mean, you add up $100 in Bitcoin when it was just 10 cents a coin. You Google now what one Bitcoin is in Canadian. You do the math. I had close to $2 million, if not more. Like, I did all the research, and then something like her says shit like that and just totally fucks it up for me, man. But yet they want a wonderful life for me. If they wanted a goddamn wonderful life for me, how come they did what they did to me? How come they fuck with my life that goddamn much when I was trying to make something of myself? Like, they knew that I'm smart, intelligent enough to make money from home. I've proven that. Even if it wouldn't, like, automatic every fucking day of the week. One of these days, I could have something that's automated, right? And work on that one single business. But right now, I haven't found, I haven't really did anything in regards to drop shipping right now, because I'm waiting to get this store sold so I can fucking start on my electronics store. And my electronics store is the one I'm going to keep, and I'm going to work it. And that's where I'm going to make my money, because I already got people wanting to be customers up at the pharmacy. The girls at the pharmacy love me, thinks the world of me. Gives me donuts sometimes when they're there. If they add spear coffee, he gives me that. Like, thinks the world of me too. Because generally, I'm a nice guy. Like, you don't see me going up and not unless I had a reason and irritating or intentionally saying shit to somebody. I don't do that shit. I got no energy to waste on that goddamn nonsense. It's like I told the officer one time when fucking stopped me when I was hanging out with Marcel Bridger at home one day, and we were just crossing the intersection. Stops. Asks, Miss Miller, you know anything about tires being slashed up by pillies? No. And I sighed. I said, and by the way, I wouldn't slash somebody's tires. If I had a problem with them, I'd slash them, not their goddamn car. I'd probably steal their car after. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Like, the goddamn shit some people say or things that I got the time for, I got absolutely no goddamn patience for it. I generally don't like fucking people to begin with. I never did. So, then when I meet people and they do something fucking stupid, my opinion of them is even worse than what it was to begin with. Like, why make my opinion of you look like that? Why do that? You want to know the best investment you ever make in your life? is invested in yourself. And God knows I've spent a lot of fucking hours doing that. I did a lot of hacking too and all that stuff, you know? Like I was saying the other day, I am a member of the Bohemian Grove Club. I can edit their breakfast, dinner, and supper ordering list. Like I got that on my Google account. I've showed people, and one person I added to Google Docs because there's one I got on there Google Docs. He started to fear for his life. He didn't believe me until I added him. And then he started to freak out. Oh, they knows where I lives now. He knows my name. I was like, calm down, man. They're not gonna do nothing like that. And then I had to tell him the conspiracy theories that's broadcast that ain't fucking true, and make the best of it. The group and are the ones promoting the conspiracy theories. So the individuals that the conspiracy theory is about are the ones that's promoting the conspiracy theories. The misdirect people. Like the Illuminati don't exist no more. Okay? And the one that's on top of the pyramid is the Bohemian Grove Club. There's no secret or so-called secret society, as they say, above the Bohemian Grove Club. Every other secret society is below on the pyramid. I know they don't make you rich. Just, like you be a member, become a member one night, next morning you got like what? $quadrillion in your fucking account? No, it don't work like that. What they do is help you in your career though. If you knows what you want to be. But just be careful if like they don't, so like if they ever go to try to make it good in your career or whatever project you're at, you don't got some fucking idiot like goddamn grandmother that I was just mentioning there to fuck it up for you. Never been stabbed by nobody in my goddamn life, but I've stabbed myself. Right fucking in the dead center of my goddamn chest too. Inches away from an artery. Well, in my nan's goddamn kitchen, that was got the scar on my chest proved right there though. It tells you I'm not bullshit when you can see the scar. Right there though. Oh. You give me that gun, you don't have to shoot me. I'll shoot my fucking self so I have to wake up tomorrow morning and look at the legs of you goddamn cocksucking maggots. I think y'all so goddamn special. Special. Definitely fucking special you are. Special ed. Honest to fuck, man. So, this YouTube channel is going to be based around criticizing every fucking thing I disagree with. So, for all new viewers, drop your comments below on what you think I should name my YouTube channel. Make sure it's related to ranting and venting anger or whatever. Honestly, man, my grandmother had $12,000 in her account one time. Her son Eugene, what he didn't ask and she didn't give him, he stole right out of her bank account. Here it is, Nan Stone got a hot water tank in her fucking house. And she's after having almost $20,000 by now. If you added up her goddamn monthly pension. You know what it goes to? Addicts living under Nan's roof. And Nan keeps them thinking that she's doing them a goddamn favor. Like giving money to your son to go buy hard drugs is the loving thing to do, boy. Yeah, that's love, man. Come here, son. You want some crack? You've been a good boy all day. Honest to fuck, man. Where did they fucking come from? She told me not to go find a job. This is when I did want to go find work because I fuck up my welfare. And then on the other hand, I had people telling me to go get a job by. Right? One side, they're pulling. On the other side, they're pulling. Eventually, you think I'm gonna snap. Right? Fucking would kill somebody. You see my eyes, right? There's a fucking tear in them. I can see why some people find me intimidating. But I'm only pissed off when I'm made mad usually. And thinking about all the shit that's been done to me that I cannot forget because it's not stuff that's easy to just put in the back of your mind. Like your grandmother doing this to you, your own fucking grandmother, intentionally making you lose your $465 and out on your driver's license just because you didn't have $20 to give her, which you would have gladly paid her back when you got your EI, because I was on EI at the time. I'm fucking real, huh? Then in one breath before this, she said, "You help yourself, and we'll help you the rest of the way." And if I was saucy to her after all she'd done to me, that daughter that's not home in the house to see what was done to me would tell me, "Oh, your grandmother, I've done everything she could for you, and you stay and treat her like this." Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself with a steel iron up your goddamn anus. And stick it so far up you reach your goddamn tonsils too. Thank you. She's done enough to me to fucking make me want to rip the bitch's head right off its shoulders. And then some. The fuck type of grandmother does the fuckery she does to like she done to me. Never fucking seen any other goddamn individual like her. Don't go get a job. You'll fuck up your welfare. I mean, don't that tell you how goddamn stupid it is? And then the goddamn townies out home seeing the cops up there all the time, right? Every fucking time I raised my voice because I was getting belittled or had something said to that really hurt me because I actually loved the fuck right out of my grandparents at one time and me uncle and shit. Until they did shit to me and start to fucking say shit to me and make me out to look like I was stupid. And in fact, they're the goddamn stupid ones, and been way before I was born, they were stupid. Not a goddamn one of them could got the goddamn brains to do what I've done. Not a fucking one of them. Not a one got their own affiliate website. Not one can fucking build it. They can't build shit. I built my own drop shipping e-commerce business, and I did and completed every fucking bit of work on it, including the SEO work. which is search engine optimization, which I'm an expert at. That means I can rank any goddamn business on Google search. And if you type in the right keywords, the business will pop up. Like it pops up in search, right? I got a lot of skills. Spent a lot of fucking hours, days and night, up learning this shit. And how to build a professional website, how to build a professional email marketing list, how to make professional Facebook and social media advertisements, how to target proper audiences to these products. I knows all that. And I'm stupid. No wonder I got bipolar and I feel it's like knocking the sum of your goddamn heads right off with a bat. And I think I'd be just as aggressive as some people that I've known that I never ever wanted to fucking know. That's how scary the fucking dude is. And I think I'd do just like he did. Put in a stainless steel pot, crack open the crown of the head, fill it up with whiskey, go use it as a cup. Honest to fuck. This party in? Now you think I made myself this fucking angry? No. And if I fucking do hurt somebody, by Jesus, I'm gonna tell you they're gonna deserve it. Because I don't hurt people that do not deserve it, that did never fucking hurt at me. I don't hurt people that don't hurt me. But I got no problems hurting the ones that do. People listening now thinking I'm talking to myself, right? They're out there talking amongst themselves now about me talking to venting my anger down here, right? But if I didn't vent my anger, right, I'd have bodies buried like in the garden somewhere. Like seriously fucking would. I'm not joking. So believe me when I'm telling you, this is for my own health and for anybody around. Like, doing this because it's the healthier fucking way of coping with shit. And since I got a YouTube account, I'm YouTubing it. 42 minutes and 57 seconds in. But on the bright side of things now that I said all that, I love what I do, especially volunteering. I pride myself over working on digitally mapping cancer markers and smashing childhood cancers. And for people who don't know what smashing childhood cancer is, look up the fucking words on YouTube. World Community Grid got all the videos on every project on their goddamn channel on YouTube. Just type in World Community Grid, look under videos. Cryptic Islander is a username on a profile of mine on Facebook. You can add me. And German Islander on my other one. I want it to like make it sound close to my name. That's why it's German. Jeremy. Well, you should never use your real name on any social media platform, and never like upload your interest and your likes and your dislikes. Like, they're data mining, and you fools are giving it to them. Like, it's almost like fishing for information, but what they're doing is data fishing. But instead of calling it fishing, they call it mining, data mining. Like, you wonders why you get calls all the time. You want a free Caribbean cruise! You want a free Caribbean cruise! Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording. This number is no longer in service. Please check the number and dial again! You know, I might be burnt on the edges. I might be an asshole on the weekends. But at least I tries to be fucking hilarious. Can't help it, you're a stuck up, miserable bitch. If I walk past you and you don't say hi, you're fucking miserable. And most times when people don't say hi, if they could only see my face after I pass them, I'm grinning because I know inside they're fucking miserable and I like it. I'm glad you're miserable because you probably deserve to be. If you're that goddamn stuck up, you can't go out of your way like the person that passed you to go to say hi to them, then you fucking deserve it. Which I gotta go out of my way to say hi to anybody, even to interact with them, because in general, I don't fucking like people. I think you're all fucking ignorant, annoying little children. You're worse than your own children at times. Heck, if this was back in Hitler's day, and if Hitler had to rule the world, I'd be working for Hitler right now, and you'd all be in concentration camps. I'd try to convince Hitler to leave alone the Jews. Poor bastards. He should have left the Jews alone. That was one fucking thing he done I don't like. The rest I didn't mind. As for the gas chambers, there's a few people I feel like I could round up to put in that one. You know, the bullshit has even stressed me out at home that much because, like I said, them people seeing the cop cars coming up to Nan's, all because she made false reports. And not once did the police ever arrest my grandmother for falsely making a report. Like, raising a voice ain't a crime. And falsely reporting an offense is an actual crime. Like, she actually committed a crime by making a false report and trying to say I was committing a crime, which yelling ain't committing a crime. Like, in that house, if somebody belittled me, I could not raise my voice. Like, really, I'm going to sit there and listen to you talk shit and not say something about it? Like, no fucking wonder all your goddamn 8 children got fucking alcoholic and drug issues. No goddamn fucking wonder. You know, I had to sedate myself lots of times for lots of different drugs too when I lived there. The only goddamn way to fucking deal with the shit. Since I've been out of it, I never run out of smokes. I don't do hard drugs no more. I'm on the methadone program doing wicked awesome. I haven't touched crack in fucking ever. I never snorted coke in fucking forever. You know, one thing about doing drugs, I found a real bad side effect of it, a real downfall, is it attracts people that I did not want to socialize with. Like, everybody, most of what I socialize with are not the type of people I fucking want to socialize with. Well, you say, then why were you socialized with? Unfortunately, there's too many of them. And being in the drug fucking scene, you got no other choice but to fucking, have encounters with them and hang around with them or whatever. My Jesus, man. I should be compensated for this shit by, like, messing with. Don't fuck with nobody's life like that, man. Like my grandmother did to me. Don't do that to your grandchildren. And any goddamn grandparent that's out there right now treating their goddamn grandchildren like that and worse, do the child a favor. And if you got a gun, go blow your brains out in the shed somewhere. I mean, I can't say it no best way or put it no better than that. It's the best thing to do for yourself because you really shouldn't exist it. And any type like you, life is precious. The universe is just perfect. Mother Nature's pristine. But you, biological fucking termite that does that to their children and their grandchildren. Al Qaeda should behead you. If I was the prime minister, I'd gather you all up and I'd fly you right over to Afghanistan and drop you right off for the Al Qaeda to behead. If it was my way, next year coming up, you'd be a sacrifice at the Grove. So you don't know what I think about you. Fucking damn. I damn well let you know in small bits. But you didn't know I thought this way when you were hanging out with me. Like I didn't like you before I met you, and then when I met you, you did shit that make me like you less. And even you made me feel like I regret to even waste my time to go out through the door. Like, see, I love my comfort, man. Right? And I love my space. And I don't feel as healed when I'm alone by myself as when I'm around some others. But see, it's only certain types. I can't stress that enough because not everybody is a son of a bitch. Like, I've met some nice fucking people in this town. Like the ladies up the pharmacy, God love them, loves them all. Talks to me all the time, asks me how I'm doing. Like, as soon as they sees me when I walk in the store, they asks me how I'm doing. Gives me stuff when they got stuff. Like, he treats me like gold, but. And other people around, mostly some two younger generation, some my age. One I heard was a nutcase that I found out she was just like a flower inside. Acting all tough. Not tough at all. My experiences made me tough. It's a good fucking thing they did. So I wouldn't have been able to survive some experience. Especially one experience. I had to really be disciplined to survive that one experience. Mistaken identity out in St. John's. I don't know how anybody can think I looks like somebody else, man. But I've had that happen a few times. And the last time, 4 days, the Vikings had me in their company. And the 5th day, I was holding up off the fucking ground by the scruff of the neck. And I'm 6'2", 180. And this guy lifted me off my feet by the scruff of the neck with one arm. This the person. The woman said nope. Gain weight, Jeremy, and we'll see you in the future. And then they drugged me and let me go, thinking I wouldn't remember nothing. But my memory came back. More than 4 days, buddy. I didn't lose me cool or nothing. Like, I was telling them, check your fucking facts before you make a decision. I was preaching that, and God love them for checking their facts. Anyway, what a fucking thing, boy. Like, I've been through enough because this goddamn government and the goddamn corporations and Youth and Youth and Family Services, like, fuck people. I just wanna fucking live the bit of life I got the fucking peacefulest way I know how, and like, just don't fucking bother me, man. I ain't being bothered. I don't go out bothering nobody. And if my voice is bothering you, then fucking close your ears. Not worrying about that when you got your mouths open. Somebody's gotta hear your fucking trap at times. You tell me you don't have a bad day now. No, I never had a bad day. No, you fucking liar. It was like people, Nan, out of everything she done to me, she still thinks she never ever hurt nobody in her life. Never did nobody wrong, she didn't. That's how goddamn naive and in denial she is of all the shit that I've said she done to me. I never done nothing to hurt nobody. No. Your grandson's nobody. Go fuck yourself. I can't fucking wait for certain dates to come. Fucking real. Anyway, this has been almost, I'll go to an hour. It's 57 minutes. I'm going to start with some cereal. Yeah, I'm going to have a pot pie first. Then I'll have some cereal. I don't eat much, and I try to fast. I'll give you a little tip. You should practice this, and you'll feel healthier, or you will eventually, like soon enough, like within a week, for sure, probably sooner. Try fasting for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and eat what you like the rest of the days. And then fast again, and drink nothing but water and herbal tea. And if you look down my Facebook on German Islander, or is it German Islander or German Miller? I can't remember now. If it's not German Miller, it's German Islander. Or you can just look down Cryptic Islander. I think it's on my Facebook wall there. I got lots of educational information. Like, everything I do is based on research. When I'm not, like, my hobbies is looking up definitions and learning the meanings to words and stuff. Like, that's my hobby. Right? I fucking love it. And so you'll learn a lot of stuff. And I post a lot of great opportunities that I'm a part of, like iron coins for walking. I've used the coins after illuminating enough from steps to donate to about 5 or 6 charities now. Plus, I'm got more since. I can buy physical products with my coins on the marketplace within the app and all that. I got it all shared on my Facebook. And every one of them is legit earning. Like, none of them are scams. They reward you for participating in their app or whatever, which any platform should do. Like, YouTube makes money off your views, okay? Yet they don't give you no reward for doing it. Like, you're making others rich by using their platform, and they ain't paying you shit for it. Like, that's not right, man. You should be getting rewarded for participation. Anyway, peace, people, and the higher power loves you. People, ye of little faith, try to have some faith. Because I know from my personal experience, which I've been doing experiments, I've been trying to keep faith more so than I ever have, and I find that things are working out better for me when I keep the faith. And at times, even when I'm low on faith, just by keeping a little bit, things still work out for me. And that restores my faith even more. So keep the faith. And please try to change your mindset, because your mindset prevents you from reaching and achieving your full potential. Especially if you grew up in a situation going through similar shit like I did. Took a lot of work on this to become what I am right now, because anybody with my background turns out 100 times worse. They don't turn out as good like this. Okay? Unfortunately, a lot of people don't. It's sad because they were treated like shit growing up, and then they do shit to themselves to get treated like shit again. And, it's sad because it started out not being their fault. Until they went out starting to hurt others, then it was their fault. Like, let me clear up one thing too. This saying that we are one. When somebody says we are one, they mean on a higher conscious level, like on a astral plane level, like our consciousness. Like, we are one multiplied by hundreds of thousands. Like, I'm human, you're human. But both of us look different because we come from different bloodlines. But we are all human. Ain't that funny? But on a conscious level, we are one. See, there's not a different dimension for every single consciousness that's in the universe. There's one dimension of consciousness. And yes, we are all connected on a higher level. I don't even know how to describe it good enough so that you can properly understand it, but I hope some of you out there can put to the dots and connect them and together and figure it out. But on a conscious level, we're all connected. See, your consciousness is a part of your physical body, but it's separate. If you look up on YouTube, spirit leaving a dead body of a person caught on cam, you'll see this video where the doctor's coming in, somebody's relative has passed away in the hospital room. Anyway, the relative is recording the whole thing of her for her own personal memory, right? Of a relative dying. Has her relative died, when she looked back over the footage when she got home, she seen the spirit of her relative lift up out of the body and go on. It was like a grayish, like, I don't know what you call it, like I don't want to refer to it as a cloud, but like I don't know what, apparition, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, but seriously, and experts have tested the video, and it was authentic. So there's lots in this world that your brain is not able to comprehend, but there is others that can comprehend it, that have. See, if you have the wrong mindset from all the abuse if you keep the wrong mindset from all the abuse you went through, this is what's going to happen. You're always going to get yourself in trouble. You're always going to be miserable because your attitude is going to cause you a lot of grief in a lot of different ways. So, the power of forgiveness, that was one of the things that I learned really fairly early on in my field of research. That was and I ended up practicing the power of forgiveness, and I'm glad I learned the power and practiced the power of forgiveness. It's very important for every one of you to study and research the power of forgiveness. That's one thing I suggest that all my viewers do. Please do that for yourself. You owe this to yourself. You are worthy, my friend. You do not realize how much of a miracle you are. Boy, girl, woman, or man. There's a 1 followed by 10, 2,685,000 zero of a chance you even exist. Baffles scientists. Why do you walk around thinking that you're less than a miracle when science says you are absolutely a miracle? And whoever modified us did love us enough to keep us here. Do you know how many catastrophic events that took place on this world? More than one or two. Many times the human race should have been wiped out when it was not. Why are we still here? Somebody must love us. If they did not love us, I'm sure because of some of our government's stupidness, they would have annihilated us a long time ago. So they're like a father or a mother. They're very patient with their children. The children I'm referring to as the human race. Yes, I'm a spiritualist. I do believe in a higher power. I do not believe in the way they predict and portray Satan. But I do believe in negative human behavior. And see, the human got free choice to do good or to do wrong and evil stuff. But it's a person and the individual's choice that made them do it. It's not Satan influencing. You gotta leave. People's got to stop blaming Satan and God for everything that goes on in this world. Okay? God did his part. He built and created this wonderful planet. He created and built you. He even gave us a woman by taking her rib out of us so that we could have a woman. But here we go. Where's my wife? I should have had her at age 19. Any woman I wanted to pick she would have been around 45, about 5'9", long blonde hair, and double D tits that's firm and not like droopy. Oh, I love big tits. I do. I love big tits. And yeah, man. Like, anyway, I gotta go eat. Love y'all. Parade around and spread the light, my fellow light workers. Love yourself. Oh, another thing I'm going to tell you before I head off. Self-enlightenment will help you a long way. And I hope you get a point out of this video that I'm creating here. And that point is research everything. Research everything. Don't believe a single fucking thing anybody says. Not even if you trust and love your parents or your best friend. Out of no disrespect to them, please research everything. Google pays employees good salaries to upload the best correct information possible so that you could search up the definition, learn the meaning, and blah, blah, blah. The problem is that people like yourself can create websites and upload disinformation. I do not suggest clicking on anything when you type any question on Google. Do not click anything to scroll down. You will get Google's answers as you scroll down. You will see the Google's answers to your questions. Okay? And that's how you get the right information. So, when researching the right information, never click on any third-party link. Just scroll down and you will eventually get Google's answer to your question. God bless, be the light, and be the person that you're meant to be. Be that person you were before the world got you. Now that you've been through everything and the world got you, but it didn't get you down on the ground because you stood the fuck up, because you hit like on my video and shared it after watching it and practicing everything I'm suggesting here. So, remember, it's not your fault. And the person that did all these awful experiences to you is one miserable biological fuck up. Please study and research the power of forgiveness. You really piss off your enemy if you forgave them and let them know what they done to you ain't affecting you or pissing you off. And the only way to do that is to forgive them. You're forgiving them because you want no part in taking place in the behaviors of what the hurt. Of the hurt they caused you by treating you and doing what they've done. So you forgive them so you can release your body of all that crap. So don't show it in your behaviors and in your everyday life and make it more worse for yourself. See? It's bad enough that others done it to you to the point now you're doing it to yourself, but realize now that they were garbage. And all this time, through this darkness, you were that tiny white light. Grow your light until it shines bright, my friend. And light up the sky, 'cause the sky is the limit. Amen. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. God bless.